Hello students, welcome to Saurav's classes. Today our topic is quantitative aptitude, and here some questions are given. We have to solve these questions. So now let's start. Our first question is the average mark of 65 students in a class was calculated as 150. So the average marks of 65 students was 150. It was later realized that the mark of one student was calculated as 142, whereas his actual mark were 152. Now we have to find out what is the actual average marks of the group of 65 students, now rounded off to 2 digits after decimal. So now let's solve this. It was said that the average mark of 65 students was 150. So average mark is 150. Now number of students is 65. So the total marks is 150 into 65. This is the total marks. Now the actual marks of the student was 152, but it was wrongly calculated as 142. So let's add this 152, and from the total value let's deduct the value 142. So now the actual total mark is 65 into 150, that plus 152 minus 142. This is the total actual mark. So actual total mark is this one. Now we have to find out the average actual mark of 65 students. So to find out the average mark, now the average mark of 65 students is 65 into 150 plus 152 minus 142, that whole divided by 65. Now this value is equals to, okay, I'm doing it here, that is equals to 9750 plus 10 divided by 65, that is equals to 907,060 divided by 65, that is equals to 150.15. So option 2, that is 150.15, is the actual average marks of the group of 65 students. So this is the answer. Now let's go to our next question. Okay, so here is our next question. The question is a cylinder, a hemisphere and a cone stand on the same base and have the same height. So the height of the cylinder, hemisphere and the cone is equal. Now we have to find out the ratio of the area of their curved surface. So we have to find out the ratio of the area of their curved surface, and here again 5 options are given. So now let's start. The curved surface area of, okay, let me take a new color. Okay, now the curved surface area of cylinder is equals to 2 pi r h. Now the curved surface area of hemisphere, in case of the hemisphere, this is equals to 2 pi r square. Now in case of the cone, that is the curved surface area of the cone is equals to pi r l, that is equals to pi r into root over r square plus h square. So instead of L we are writing here root over r square plus h square. Now okay, okay, I'll do the rest of the part here. So now we have to find out the ratio of the curved surface area of the cylinder, hemisphere and cone. So the required ratio is equals to 2 pi r h. This is to 2 pi r square is to pi r into root over r square plus h square. Now from this we can write 2 pi r square is to 2 pi r square is to root over 2 pi r square, because we are considering here h is equals to r. Now this is equals to 2 is to root over 2. So the required ratio of the curved surface area of the cylinder, hemisphere and cone is 2 is to root over 2. So here none of this, that is option 5, is the correct answer. So the required ratio is 2 is to root over 2. Now let's go to the next question. Okay, the question is, in an election between two candidates, so in the election between two candidates, one got 72% of the total valid votes. Now 25% of the total votes are invalid. If the total votes are 8,200, then we have to find out what is the number of the valid votes the other person got. Now here 5 options are again given. So now the total number of valid votes, the total number of valid votes is equals to 8,200 minus 25% of 8,200, but I'm writing it as 8,200 into 25 by 100. Now this is equals to 8,200 minus 2,050, that is equals to 6,150. Now the number of valid votes the other person got. So from this the number of valid votes that the other person the other person got is equals to 100, okay, let me do it here, is equals to 100 minus 72 divided by 100, that is the 72% of 6150. Now from this we can write it as 6150 into 28 divided by 100. This is equals to 1722. So the number of valid votes that the other person got is option 2, that is 1722. This is our answer.